In today's vlog, I want to talk about adaptability. So something I've kind of noticed is people talk about magic, mysticism, spirituality, and subtle vibration and energies is basically BS. Some people believe in it, some people don't, and some people will believe in parts and aspects of it. I think I've fallen into the third category. I believe in certain aspects of magic, mysticism, and energy work, obviously, and if that's not clear from my channel, you haven't been watching many of my videos. But I think that the individuals who completely dismiss it might be tricking themselves, just like those who believe in it too much might also be tricking themselves. So hear me out. There are different concepts, such as the placebo effect. The way I understand this is just something I had read about once upon a time, phrase that I had heard. The placebo effect is the idea that when they're experimenting with medication to see if it is actually helping people to get better, they will do a trial experiment on a group of test subjects, and a couple folks will basically get a sugar pill, and everyone else gets the actual medication, and then they try to see who gets better, all of them having a similar illness or disease. And the idea is that some people in the placebo effect will actually improve, even though they don't actually have the medication, because they're convincing themselves and tricking themselves into believing it. Our minds can be tricked and misled. And I think those who take it too far in either direction of we are only physical beings, there's no such thing as energy, spirit, magic, none of that is real, and those who go to the extreme of, oh no, somebody cursed me because they looked at me cross-eyed, that everything is magic and everything is spiritual and you can do pretty much anything with magic. Those extreme viewpoints on both ends, I think, could be tricking themselves. On the side of thinking it's real is like the placebo effect. You want to believe in it so much that in your mind it becomes real, even though it's not, and it's all your mind playing a trick on you. But on the flip side, those who don't think any of it is possible starts making me think about individual stuff like glasses. So recently, I've discovered that my vision, I have astigmatism, and I am what's called nearsighted. So I have single vision lenses that help me see further away. Just kind of clear things up because they tend to be blurry and distorted. I've passed the 40 mark. And as I'm getting older, I'm finding that when I'm looking at tiny print on anything, whether it be my phone screen or even reading a book anymore, I'm having difficulty seeing, which is why I like my Kindle books so much, the digital ones where I can blow up the text and see a little bit better. I find myself getting magnifiers and stuff for reading. I even have this one big sheet size lens that magnifies and has a built-in light that I can hold over the books to help me read when I'm reading a physical book. Apparently, as you get older, especially past 40, your eyes start having difficulty seeing up close, and then you get reading glasses. Some people who don't have prescription glasses have reading. So what I need to do is I need to get a prescription set of reading glasses that both have my stigmatism prescription and magnifies it. So what I looked into, this is relevant, I promise you. What I looked into is what's called progressive lenses. I didn't get them. I got a single vision and a reader, but the idea behind progressive lenses is the top part, you look further away, the middle part's for looking at a computer screen, and the bottom part is for reading. So you have to like adjust your head a little bit. When you first get them, they can be disorienting. So there's like, it almost has a fishbowl effect where the sides is what I've been explained. And doing some research online, the way it's been explained to me in person at the eye doctor or even the glasses manufacturer that I go to, they say that it takes a while to get used to. So at first, when you first do it, it's very disorienting because it's right there and it's bothering you, but you get used to it and you start ignoring it because you train your mind not to see it. This is the part that I'm trying to tie in. This made me think and inspired me to do this video that I think some individuals who think no spirituality is possible, I think of kids who have imaginary friends, kids who are convinced that they're seeing or feeling. Even when I was younger, when I was convinced of more than I believe in now, how much of it was in my mind playing tricks on me, but how much of it was I actually perceiving? But as I grew older and society told me it was not real, I tricked my mind into not seeing or perceiving it. Think about that for a moment. And it's a fine line to draw, because if you can't back things up with scientific proof, how much of it is just in your head versus you perceiving in a way that you can't prove through scientific method? What do you think? Do you think that as individuals, we are tricking ourselves into not perceiving or experiencing what's beyond our physical realm, and maybe there is more to life and existence than we give credit to? Or do you think it's the other? Do you think it's people who believe in it so strongly that they make it true in their own mind and it's not real at all? It's their mind playing tricks on them. Something to think about. Definitely a concept I wanted to bring up, get some thoughts for people below. But just when you talk to someone else about a spiritual belief system, whether it's something they believe or you believe, try to be sensitive to the idea that people are at different places in their journey. And some people might have gone down the road of convincing themselves of things that are not true, and others might have trained themselves to ignore what is true. So anyway, put your thoughts below. Always like hearing from you. Just something to think about for the day. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.